We have always had microfilm access to our local paper, going back literally to when the paper started in like 1892, 1893. And that's been here at the library for people to access, but it was not indexed. It's not very easily searchable unless you have an exact date that you're looking at. And it's just not very user-friendly, especially for people who may or may not be local to the area doing out-of-town research. It would be who would want access to it that way. So we knew for a while we either wanted to get the microfilm digitized, or C, when we heard about the historical archive, like look into purchasing that. So it was just a way to make access much easier for our patrons. There's been so much patron goodwill around this. They really appreciate having the service. We appreciate having it for our own research requests, where if somebody just wants us to do it for them, it is so much easier for us to just be able to go in there and search this database rather than it was like digging through like the 2 sections of indexing that we had for our microfilm and trying to figure out if it's even there at all. We still do have the microfilm, of course, as a backup, just in case somebody really does prefer using it that way. But we have all started defaulting to using the historical archive now for our searching. We thought it sounded great, like we loved the searchability, we loved that you could download it as PDF, all of the features involved, and just the pricing at that time was something that wasn't going to be accessible or manageable for us to do. So we had thought about it, we were looking into actual like digitization services for our microfilm, pricing that out. Pandemic hits, so everything shuts down for like 9 months for us on that level of looking into things. We hear back from our sales rep in like January of this year, 2021, I believe, saying that there were some new pricing tiers being offered on the historical archive, sitting us down, demonstrating how it works for us, running us through the process. And with the new pricing tiers, it was still going to be a reach, but it was at least a more manageable reach. The full collection is available to us. The second we put down the first payment, we got full access. It was very easy from the time we decided to like go ahead, pull the plug, get the access turned on to this. I remember it just being a very smooth process. I don't remember any sort of like hiccups getting all of the proxy servers put on or anything like that. Like very smooth process, very helpful getting everything started. The usage has been incredible. We were checking the statistics from before turning it on. We had some access to the Telegram, our local paper, before we got the big historical archive turned on. And the usage of that was maybe, again, like 20, 30 people a month, if that, very low. The second it gets turned on in March, that usage shot up to literally like 2,000-3,000 people, and it has not dropped off since then. We've gotten some feedback. People love the idea of that when we tell them that now this thing is on, you can use it from anywhere if you have a library card with us, and people love using the search. Like our local museum was so enthusiastic hearing that we got this turned on. I think one of the guys there said he stayed up way too late into the night one night, like the first day we turned it on, he was just searching away. He was so in love with it. I find it very user-friendly, easy to search, easy to browse. If you have any ways, if you've been looking into finding grants or talking to your friends, your charitable foundation or whatever, if this is something you can get them interested in, I highly think it's worth doing.